It's been fairly seamless. I have a lot of good guys that were coming back. When we met on my interview, we kind of talked about the things we will be looking for and expectations, and they were able to carry them out from the start of the summer all the way until now. So it's been kind of a seamless process. We asked the guys, some of them, to come back and work out. We ended up going to a shootout at Indiana Wesleyan, and we had every player that was returning ended up coming and playing, along with some of the newcomers that we had recruited that maybe had just signed, 2-3 days before. So that was big, and that showed a lot of commitment that we need to go where we want to go.
This year so far, I think the whole new with the arrival of new players and new coach, I think it completely flipped the atmosphere from last year. I think there's more energy in this gym. Everybody's happy to be here. Everybody wants to be here, and I think it's just going to push us towards success.
Yeah, so they had a difficult situation where COVID had hit them pretty hard, and they had a couple guys with grades, but at times they were playing with 6 people. But a lot of the games I went back and watched, they were close games getting to the end of the game, and then they kind of stretched it out because they didn't have that many players. But we have some returners that definitely can put the ball in the hole. That's going to be important. So when we accentuate what we have, the guys we brought in, along with the guys we have returning. I mean, Dakota has kind of had, some travels, having his school closed down in the middle of the year and then come to a school. He thinks it's going to be a good stop, and he only has 6 players. But he's been, nothing but exemplary since he's gotten here. He's been voted the captain. I even had a professor come in and tell me, like, his whole mood has changed since last year. So Dakota, and then we have Elkin, who I tell him he's one of the best shooters I've ever been around, and this is my 14th year doing this. And then you have Jaden McHugh, who was just a scoring dynamo, even though people were focused on him night in, night out. And he shot a good percentage in his game. So I think those guys will bring more experience than expected back for us this year to mix along with some good transfer talent, some good freshmen that we've brought in to form a good cohesive unit.
It's been great for me. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, just trying to implement discipline in myself, and hopefully that will be contagious with the rest of the group. And, that starts also with our coach, with just making us run for certain mistakes. I feel like that's actually a good thing, because you realize, I don't want to make that mistake again. So in terms of my leadership, I'm more of a try to lead by example and lead by my own effort. And then hopefully people will see that can bring great things. So that's kind of my style of leadership. Oh, man, I think Pomeroys fans can look forward to a lot of energy from me and a lot of speed as well. I want to be a menace on defense, and offensively, I just want to be a playmaker, whether that's me getting a shot for myself or get my guys involved when the defense may collapse. So I just want to bring, some creativity and have fun and try my best to get wins through offense and defense.
Yeah, if you got to watch Tariq's interview before this, you'll see the spark he provides just in general. Like he walks around campus and people love him, and they kind of gravitate toward him. Professors are talking about him as well. He's such a good kid. He leads by example. He works hard. He comes from a JUCO powerhouse, Wabash Valley, and they play some tough basketball. So he's fire tested. He started as a freshman at Kentucky Wesleyan. So that's another. I think they won the most national championships, Division II, in history. So he's really got a leg up, and he's come in and hit the ground running in camp so far. So
from what I saw last year, I think this year we're going to be one of the bigger teams in the conference, and we're gonna hopefully out physical other teams, and it's just going to push us to where we need to be.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of unique weapons. Everybody brings something different. Even the other point guards are, in a way, completely different styles. So it's nice to have variety, and I feel like different lineups will bring different versatility and different just threat on the floor offensively and defensively. So as far as the talent, I think we got a good group, and I really like the size as well. So this should be fun year.